What is up everyone, it's Hamdan on the channel, and today I have a very good and interesting video for you. So our today's video will be on the PlayStation 5. But basically there are two types of PlayStation 5. We have the standard PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. The main difference between them is, with the PlayStation 5 standard or the standard PlayStation 5, you can play CD discs on it. But with the digital version, you need to use an internet service in order to download the games onto the console before you can play them. So that's just the basic difference between the two. So this is the PlayStation 5 and it's very massive, as you can see. Let's get right into it. The PlayStation 5 is one of Sony's groundbreaking next generation console, engineered to deliver an unparalleled gaming experience, having a custom AMD Zen 2 processor and RDNA version 2 graphic processing unit. The PlayStation 5 offers breathtaking 4K graphics, real-time ray tracing, and faster load times, thanks to its ultra-high SSD. So with the hardware of the PlayStation 5, so the whole body is literally being made of plastic, and looking in front of it, here is being covered with a finished white touching with a touch of matte black on the inside, as you can see. The PS5 new DualSense controller revolutionized gameplay with advanced haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, and a built-in microphone, providing an immersive and tactile gaming experience. The console's robust hardware ensures smoother performance and supports up to 120 frames per second for various games, delivering fluid and responsive gameplay. The PlayStation 5 also excels in backward compatibility, allowing you to enjoy a vast library of PS4 games on this console with improved performance and faster load times. One of the games I actually like on this console is the God of War Ragnarok. The PS5 promises to redefine your gaming experience. Whether you are an addicted gamer or new to the PlayStation ecosystem, the PlayStation 5 sets a new standard for home entertainment, redefining the gaming world with its advanced hardware, innovative features, and breathtaking gaming experience. Why I think the PlayStation 5 is better than its predecessors. Number 1. Hardware power. The PS5 features a custom AMD Zen 2 processor and RDNA version 2 GPU, providing significantly more computational power than its predecessors. This allows for higher resolution graphics, smoother frame rates, and advanced features like ray tracing. With the ray tracing, it's just about how the console is able to handle light in making it more realistic in various games. For you to understand this concept, you can watch our review of the PlayStation 4 Pro. Number 2. Ultra-high SSD. This console comes with a capacity of 825 gig. This dramatically helps in reducing load times, enhances the overall gaming experience by allowing players to jump into games and navigate seamless environments without delays. Number 3 is backward compatibility. While not fully backward compatible with all previous PS gaming consoles, the PS5 supports an extensive library of PS4 games. So with the standard version that I'm having over here, so meaning if you are having PS4 game disc, you can play them on the standard version. And this helps in promoting backward compatibility on the PS ecosystem. And this also helps in preserving and enhancing the gaming experience of older games, because it gives you the opportunity to play your older games from PS4 on the PS5 console. Fourth on the list is next generation features. The PS5 introduces new features like 3D audio technology, which enhances spatial audio for a more immersive sound experience. Additionally, the PS5's new user interface is way more nicer than the PS4's user interface. And one other thing I like in terms of one of the best next generation feature being introduced by PS5 is the game help feature. And this is a built-in tool designed to assist players when playing various games and they are having challenges without needing to leave the console or searching for external help outside the ecosystem. My fifth on the list is this DualSense controllers over here. The PS5's DualSense controllers introduces newer technology in the form of adaptive triggers and advanced haptic feedback. These enhancements provide more an immersive gaming experience and offering tactile sensations that corresponds to in-game actions, making gaming feel more realistic. Things I think they are still missing or could be improved in the PlayStation 5. Number 1. Backward compatibility. Although the PlayStation 5 supports backward compatible with PS4 games, but still it doesn't have that kind of feature for PS1, PS2 and PS3 game discs. So meaning if you are still having PS2 or PS1 game discs in your house, you can play them on this console. And I think this is something Sony should improve in the next generation console. Number 2 on my list will be on limited availability of some features. One feature I like about this console over here is the game help feature, which is a built-in tool designed to help in assisting players when they are facing challenges in various games. This feature is very good, but one thing is that for you to access it, you need to have the PlayStation Plus subscription. And I think this thing should be something that should have been accessible to everyone in the PS ecosystem, so that as far as you are having the console, you can have this built-in tool and then you can use it. And last on my list is, I think this is even the funniest among all of them. Although the PlayStation 5 allows you to use the PlayStation 4 DualShock controller on it, but it kind of limits you to use that controller to play PS5 games on this console. So meaning if you are having the PlayStation 4 controller, you can only use it to play PlayStation 4 games on this console. So for the PlayStation 5 games, it will be hard to use it. So meaning you need to switch to the DualSense controller in order to play it. And I think this is something PlayStation should take into consideration. I'll be inviting a friend who has been using this console for quite some years now, and he'll be sharing with us his experience with this console.
So, what's good, yo? I am JayGod. I'm also a YouTuber, but I don't do tech. I was just invited here to talk about my experience using the PlayStation 5. So, let's get straight into it. So, actually, this console over here, this is something I should say. If you are to ever buy one or actually own one, you will know this is worth it. Because if you are bored or anything, like this is what, if you don't have a girlfriend or anything, this should be your girlfriend, this should be your baby man, because this is like a great console. Personally, I've played games, like I play a lot of games and I've played so many games, and as of now I don't have a favorite game because every game you play on this thing is just so good. Like this console just renders the game so good, like you just feel okay, yes, I am actually playing a game on like something, you get what I'm saying. So yeah, this is the DualSense controller. When you're playing, let me even use FIFA for an example. When you are playing, and you know when your player actually slides tackles and like actually gives a shoulder push to the opponent, you can actually feel, or there's like this kind of resistance in the controller. Like before you actually press this, you press this for it to go inside, but before you it actually goes in, there's like the resistance before you can actually push it inside. And or when you come to God of War 2, before you God of War, The Last of Us, games like that, before you actually like pull the arrow, when you aim to pull the arrow, there's all that kind of resistance. So that's what we call the haptic feedback, and all that is what actually immerses you in the game and all that. Yes. So apart from that, there's I dislike the part that I buy the console and I also have to buy the games too, you see, because bro, I bought the fucking console, so why should I also buy the games too? That's one thing about PlayStation. And after you buy the games too, you also have to pay for PlayStation Plus in order to be able to play online. You know, all of that is sad. I wish Sony could really take that out, but it doesn't look like they are going to take that out anytime soon. So yes, I guess we are stuck with that. So yes, that's the overall. This is the as he said earlier, standard version for the PS5, where you actually get a disc. You can put the disc inside over here, then play the game. So as on the digital version, you can only download the games. Yeah. So yes, overall, this console is a great, I wouldn't say investment, but it's something, I mean, you should own. If you live alone, or even if you're with your girlfriend or anything, Charlie, you should own this. I remember I saw a video where the nigga had a PS5, then he also had a gaming PC, and like he bought so many stuff and was staying so, and the girlfriend was just standing behind. She had made some face like, Like she knew she knew she was going to be ignored, and all of that. So yes, overall this console is a great something. You should own one. Currently, if you want to buy a PS5 in Ghana, it should be around 7,000 cedis or less. 7,000 cedis or less. Yes. From the sad part of this is it comes with only one controller. Yeah, the PS5 comes with only one controller. So if you want another controller, you have to buy it, which is also 1,000 cedis. So so yes, which is actually quite expensive in Ghana here. If you live in the US or anything, I'm not sure you will see it as that expensive. But yes, this is something that is worth having. So if you don't have one, I recommend you grab one. It is totally worth it. Apart from the fact that you buy games, sometimes you go like 4 months, 5 months, then buy games. If you don't get the money, buy all of that. Yeah, but this is worth it, man. You should try it out. Yeah. So yes, that's all I have to say about the PS5. Make sure you watch the video, like the video, subscribe if you like the video. We out. Yeah. Look at this. So this is the ending. Yeah.
Bro, you are good, you are good, you are good.
What's our chance? Look, you did those things. Your choices. You killed your own son.
It wasn't my choice. I had no choice.
There's always a choice.
So yeah, this is enough. Yeah.
Yeah, this is. Currently, I think the PlayStation 5 is one of the best gaming console out there, with good storage, with good processors and good graphical processing units. And there are a whole lot of new features that this PlayStation 5 comes with. We have the game help feature, the adaptive triggers, and a whole lot of things. In terms of hardware, this device over here is a beast. But honestly, it's a little bit heavier as compared to the PS4 versions. So I'm just giving in the analysis, and it's left onto you to decide as a consumer to what you can afford. So thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.